and girls, Gallifrey Forever 97 here, and with today's film will be retrospecting my time at the Doctor Who Series 11 red carpet event, which was on Monday the 24th of September. I travelled all the way up to Sheffield, which is quite a long distance for me, to see all the cast of Series 11 with Chris Chibnall, producers, the new composer, BBC presenters, just watching them do all the interviews. And yeah, so I was going to share my experience. I know a few people that didn't apply for the event due to obviously a long distance and not watching the episode. It was just obviously on the red carpet. The screening was for select people, so sort of magazine interviewers, certain Doctor Who people worked on the magazine, etc., stuff like that. Obviously Chibnall has had this whole secrecy thing we've seen with Moffat's sort of premieres and that before. Stuff's leaked, like Davros, the Master, you know, all these great sorts of little surprises. So it is understandable, and nothing's leaked yet. There's been positive reviews on it. But yeah, so I'm going to be sharing my experience on the day. I had to leave really super early for where I am in the UK, all the way up to Sheffield. In hindsight, I wish I'd booked an earlier train, like say an hour before, so I could have got sort of closer in the queue. So where I was in a good spot. But if I got like an hour before something, I could have been at the front. So hindsight's a brilliant thing. But the train kept getting delayed. It's like, oh, here's another 10 minutes. And I was like, no, I need to like get there. But thankfully, I got there about 1:15 in the town centre of Sheffield. I sort of used Google Maps from the train station. As I was on the train, I kept losing signal on my phone, but I kept on these awesome pictures. It had the TARDIS exterior at the Sheffield train station. Then you had Jodie with these 12 other 13th Doctor cosplayers. It was brilliant. The publicity for Sheffield and the new series was really nicely done. When I got there though, about sort of 1 o'clock-ish, that had gone. That I think had been moved probably up to Sheffield sort of red carpet where it was in the middle of Sheffield town centre. When I got there, the queue was long. It does say on the ticket that if there are too many people, it doesn't usually happen, but if there are, you will have to be sort of pushed away and said, oh, sorry, you can't come in. That wasn't the case, thankfully, but when I saw the queue, I was thinking, my goodness, this is... Honestly, I've not seen a queue like it. It was going all the way through Sheffield. Sheffield town centre was at a standstill. People asking, what's going on? What was happening? And it was just like, Doctor Who. And then a few just went, oh, okay. Like, they're sort of like, okay, it's Doctor Who, that's fine. That's just the norm. Like, there's like all these people in different fezzes, scarves, and all of the great cosplay. There was a guy who was giving out free food. I can't remember what the food was. It was like this sugary sort of small donut thing. It was really nice. It was a good promotion thing for their food still. The bloke did say though, well, hopefully this is better than the last 3 series. And I just looked at him. Death stare. So it was about 20 minutes waiting in the queue, sort of slowly going nearer and nearer to where the red carpet was. You had to sort of like scan, obviously your ticket, show your ID to prove that's you on the ticket. They gave us little sort of raffle numbers just to keep tabs on sort of numbers, and they obviously knew when the limit was. And they also gave us these really cool bands. You can see this is BBC Doctor Who. I've not taken one off yet. I'm afraid to rip it off because once it's, I think it's one of these buttons that if it sort of comes out, that's it. But they nearly didn't give it to me. So I was walking on, and obviously they were giving them out. Where I was in the queue, I was at the last, and there was like some reason they stopped the massive queue further along, so I was at the last of that, and they were like, oh, where's all the people gone? They must be like, security must have stopped them for obviously sort of trying to keep out the way of like people going through Sheffield town. I was going in and I was thinking, they forgot to give me my ban. So I had to go back, and that put me a couple of people behind them. To go through security, and then I found a place, but the red carpet. I was behind a YouTuber Vlogsy, who's obviously most famous for doing his brilliant 11th Doctor cosplay, and he's with 2 Jodie Whittaker cosplayers, which are absolutely brilliant. So I was sort of behind all them, and I had a 10th Doctor, another 11th Doctor cosplayer, so I was sort of not their cosplay group. But where I was sort of like where the main action was, so I had the TARDIS to my left, all the interview people sort of setting up all their stuff, sort of Lizo Mazimbo, that's like a sort of like member from News Round, obviously all the various Doctor Who stuff he'd done. I did see him later on, and I was going to ask for a picture and a sort of like talk, but he was on the phone to the BBC, I presume, reporting back. So I was just like, nah, just let him do his job. Now, I've not been to any red carpet events before, but I thought it was a really kind atmosphere. We're all standing behind this barrier, and obviously on the red carpet you've got all the camera crews, interviewees from like Sky, BBC, ITV, radio stations, all that stuff. And we were in great banter with them. We were all setting up, waiting obviously for the main cast and to come onto the red carpet. There was a few different ones doing panning shots of sort of all the crowds. So if you do spot me, please let me know. That'd be amazing. So I've all been keeping an eye on the BBC ones and obviously ITV and all that stuff. So if you do spot me and know the stuff, please let me know in the comment section below. So I went in a half one and then the half two. Jodie, Chris Chibnall, Bradley Walsh, Tosin Cole and Mandip Gill. All the cast and also some of the crew, including Jamie Childs, the director, the new producer Matt Stevenson, and the new composer Segun Akinole. So that was really awesome. I sort of spotted them in the crowd whilst you're obviously sort of seeing all of them do the interviews. The purpose of inviting people there is just to have like a free crowd and obviously show Doctor Who fans celebrating the show, and obviously it looks good obviously on the red carpet. So it was a good opportunity. I was really pleased I did it. I was and so I was thinking like money, time at my sort of week, stuff like that, but it all worked out. I felt very lucky to get it because obviously I got the tickets for Twice Upon a Time stream for the same BBC events thing, and when I applied for this I was thinking, nah, not again, but I'll just apply for it, and I got it again. So third time's a charm, but I'm really fortunate for like getting another chance to experience a really awesome event. So yeah, so for basically the whole hour, it was all the cast doing different interviews going up and along. Jodie and Chibnall work a set, Bradley Walsh, Tosin Cole and Mandip Gill. It was a whirlwind, honestly. It's sort of like, that's Jodie Whittaker, that's Bradley Walsh. That, oh my god, this is like happening right in front of my eyes. And obviously loads of people filming it. I did get a lot of photos and videos. We're going to do a montage of all that at the end. But at times I thought, no, I'm going to put the phone away and I just want to take this all in. It's sort of like everyone on their phones, like it's like quite funny not being at a concert, which sort of ruins the experience, I feel. But I felt like I was like, right, I'm going to put the phone away now and just look and take it all in. But yeah, it was just a whirlwind. So yeah, everyone was all doing their interviews, but once they were done, I thought they were going straight into the cinema thing, and that was it. All of the cast all came back, including Chris Chibnall, to go along and sign autographs, take selfies, and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get one myself. I was kind of like too far back. I felt to sort of like approaching and go, can I have a, you know, it's quite awkward when like somebody's there in front of you. But you know, I was just really happy to be there. It's just sort of having them. I did interact with Tosin and Jodie. I said hi and just smiled and you know, all that great stuff. But I did get a brilliant selfie actually when it all sort of cleared. I was one of the sort of last people to go. And we've obviously got a photo of the TARDIS, being like, oh my god, it's the TARDIS. So thank you for the woman who sort of kindly took that photo for me. Once they all went, there were a load of people from like the Doctor Who magazine, like the Time team, and various people sort of work on and off sort of Doctor Who. Professionally as fans, etc. You know, so that was really nice. They went in and then they were basically saying like, get out, get out, go. You've had your time, go. After that though, I met up with Parachute Walker, aka Harry. He had just moved to Sheffield for university, so good luck with that. So that is just like on his doorstep, so that was brilliant. I was going to sort of met with Vlogsy, who I was behind actually, in the sort of crowd for the red carpet event. However, I sort of managed to speak to him afterwards. Really awesome to finally meet you, really awesome guy. And also I had a viewer called Luke spot me once all the crowd cleared. I took a photo of him. So yeah, that was really awesome. Thanks for watching the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the event. So I had a couple hours to spare until my train ride back. The first stop was to Forbidden Planet International, which I spotted on my way walking from the train station to the red carpet event. I was quite disappointed. It's quite a bare store compared to the other ones. There's some really cool comic book stuff in there. The Doctor Who sections, like every sort of Doctor Who section in any store now, it's obviously sort of slowed down, and I hope Series 11 will be like and bring it all back up again. But yeah, so that was the kind of sort of underwhelming experience really. I was going to go to the filming locations for Series 11. They filmed at this like block of flats, It's quite new estate, and we're doing all this sort of exterior TARDIS shots. And I decided to get some food, and I was just sort of taking it all in, having a couple of drinks before I had to go catch my train. And then I got on the train, I was like, oh no, why did I do that? It was like, oh, goodness sake. So I could have had sort of a really nice experience, but no, food and drink took over, annoyingly. So that was I did plan it. I was like, right, here's Google Maps, I'm going to go to that. I know it's 5 minutes away from the train station, yada yada yada. So if I do cross paths with Sheffield again, I will definitely be going to film locations. And also, to be fair, I'll know what I'm looking for as well. Once I've watched the series, I'll be like, oh, okay, so that's where that is. Overall, I had a really overwhelming time for the red carpet event. It was a brilliant opportunity by the BBC. As I say, thank you for the opportunity. But just being a part of that fan experience and that love to and from sort of like people who make the show and work on it, back to the fans, is a great sort of time to show that love to one another through those red carpet events. Of course, you get your selfies and your autographs. It was fun listening to them all do their interviews as well. I say I've just finished a degree in TV and film, so I sort of know all about that stuff, so it was quite funny sort of watching that. It was great interaction with fans as well, who were surrounding me, obviously watching the red carpet, and I really enjoyed looking around Sheffield. And it would be nice to go back there one day and have a look at all the filming locations. Maybe we'll do like a filming locations tour around Sheffield, who knows. That's a future video idea right there. So thank you very much for watching, guys and girls. Please comment, like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Links to our stuff in the description below. Were you at the red carpet event? What did you think? Did you see me there? What was your favourite pictures or moments from the Doctor Who red carpet event? And I hope everybody who got to watch the episode had an amazing time. I've seen a few tweets, people's reactions, and it's going down extremely well. People are saying it's different, but it's what Doctor Who we love, so, and that's great. That's what we want. We want change. There's a great opportunity for it, but at the heart it is still Doctor Who, so that's music to my ears, and I can't wait to watch the episode in less than 2 weeks' time. Fantastic stuff. So I'm going to leave you now with photos and videos that I took at the red carpet event, with all the cast on the red carpet, being interviewed, interacting with fans, just showing you my POV of the Doctor Who red carpet event. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys and girls, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!
Basically, Doctor Who has made you change your hair colour.
Yeah, well, I'm wearing a wig today.
Oh, you actually fooled me. I was fooled. Just the topic of spoilers.
Yeah, no, it is a bit grey then. It's got a coffee.
Yeah, well, the coffee is pretty good. It's one of the reasons. Usually couldn't go for it.